Next to our dormitory, there is a storage room filled with various items from the entire dorm building. Since I started school, the door has never been unlocked and has become rusty. However, recent inexplicable events have made me fearful of it. One night, unable to sleep, I stayed awake until 2 a.m., but since I had classes the next day, I forced myself to close my eyes and try to sleep. Just then, I suddenly heard the sound of a door opening outside. It was obviously not the dormitory door, but the storage room. I was immediately puzzled. Who would be opening the storage room in the middle of the night? After the storage room was opened, I heard footsteps, as if someone had walked out of the storage room and was heading towards our dormitory door. When the footsteps reached our door, they suddenly stopped. I started imagining all sorts of things. Was it a human or a ghost coming out of the storage room in the middle of the night? Despite my curiosity, I didn't dare to get out of bed due to my fear of the unknown. At dawn, I hurried to check the storage room door, and saw that the rusty lock was still tightly locked, as if it had never been opened. There were no signs of it being tampered with. Puzzled, I returned to the dormitory. My good friend Alex saw my troubled expression, and said, "Odin, what's wrong? Did you break up with someone?" I replied, "Break up with who? I don't even have a girlfriend. How could I break up?" Alex asked, "Then what's wrong? Why are you so upset? Tell me, maybe we can figure it out together." So, I told Alex about the strange event from the previous night. After hearing it, Alex said, "Oh, I thought it was something serious." "Odin, don't overthink it. I think the dorm manager opened the storage room to get something, and then checked if anyone in our dorm was up late." After hearing Alex's explanation, I was still skeptical, until the following night. I heard the storage room door opening again, and the same footsteps approached our dormitory door. But this time, I don't know where I got the courage from. I got out of bed and walked to the door, ready to open it and find out. However, when I opened the door, there was no one outside, and the storage room door was also closed. This mystery remained unsolved until graduation. One day after graduation, while lying in bed in my rental apartment, I suddenly noticed a light coming through the crack of the door. Curious, I got up and opened the door, only to be stunned. This was my university dormitory. The corridor outside room 707 was my old dormitory. Intrigued, I quietly walked over and stood at the door, peeking inside. Just then, I heard footsteps approaching from inside the room. I quickly entered the room and closed the door. Suddenly, I had an epiphany. I finally understood that the footsteps I heard late at night in the dormitory were actually my own. I realized I was caught in a loop, and tried to break free from it.